Hello again, welcome back to the card mat. I put a trick up the other day, card cage, as you can probably tell by looking at this. I've had two people sort of like asking how it's made. One definite, the other one I'm not too sure on. The definite one, Trinity. Alright fella, go and check Trinity out, great channel, great tricks. Need to do some reveals, them tricks, mind blowing. And the other one, I'm very sorry about this, but I cannot pronounce that. Anybody who can pronounce it, me hats off to you. Him anyway. Well, he used to be Knife Master 60 at one time, but that was another lifetime ago. Right, anyway, card cage. What it is that. And that's what you're here to learn to make. One of them. Right, firstly, drop the pen. I've done a nice little diagram. I'll try and get that so it's all in screens. So you could screenshot that if you wanted to. And you've got all the dimensions there and you're quite happy to go away and make it without listening to me prattling on. Right, that's been there long enough. Right, so what do you need for it? Well, you need a magnifying glass, a hole punch, a clamp, a bit of wire, a stapler, a little handheld plane, some gaff tape and some crayons. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Before you start running around trying to find these things, get them out the way. Just stick them up there in the junk drawer. Get up there. Right, now seriously, what you need: 2 double blanks and a normal card. Oh, and some sticky glue. This is the real stuff this time. A ruler, a pencil, a pair of scissors, a Uji bar blade and some double-sided stick tape. That's all you need. Right, now I'm not going to go through the whole process of cutting it all out because that takes forever. So I'll tell you what you do. Normal playing card, 88 centimetres. Wow, that'd be a big card. 88 millimetres even. Yeah? 88 millimetres, not centimetres, wouldn't fit in here. You need to get 4 slots, as you can see. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts in between the slots. If you take the slot as being half the size of the gap, so you count the gap as 2, you'd go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So you'd need 14, you could make 14 spaces the same size as that gap. Yeah? You with it? So you 88 divided by the 14 and you get 6 with 4 centimetres over, because 6 14s are 84, leaving you with 4 over. Split the 4 in half, so you're getting 2 each, and add that to the top and the bottom. That's how I get the 14 top and bottom, with all the others being 12. 14, 14, that one's 12, that one's 12, and that one's 12. Which means your slots are then going to be 6 millimetres. You need to come in 1 centimetre or 10 millimetres from the side for the end of the slot. And that'll give you that shape. Drawn on paper, obviously, which you've then got to cut out very carefully using your ruler, because you used the pencil and the ruler to draw the lines. School stuff shouldn't be telling you that. You should have knew that. That's why the pencil was there. Sharp blade. Cut out the holes. Ah, no you don't. Retrace. Get the 2 cards. Oh, that's because I just spotted that. Take a bit of double-sided stick tape. Stick it right down the middle on one card. Square them up and get them stuck. So the 2 cards are squared up together. Then you'll draw 14 using the pencil and the ruler, 14 millimetres down. Put a little mark. 6 millimetres, 12 millimetres, 6 millimetres, 12 millimetres, 6 millimetres, blah blah blah. Till you get to the last one, which is going to leave you with 14 mil at the bottom. Mark the same at the other side. Draw your lines across. Mark in 1 centimetre. Mark in 1 centimetre. draw a line across them gaps on both sides. Then you take your sharp knife, and because the two cards are together, it'll save you a lot of time. Put your ruler on the line. Sound effect as well, can't be bad. All for nothing. Once you've cut it out, you'd have it cut out in your two cards. You with me so far? Then you need to put it back on. Best thing I could suggest is just on the edge of that blue. I'll do it this way. Just as you get to the first part of blue, the line on the blue where the white and the blue meet, cut it off there. So you're basically cutting off this white border at the top. Take up your card, put it on so that that border is obviously level. I've got the piece on the end so I can't get it level. So it goes level flash like that. But it's that blue line which is up there. Turns it over. Use your pencil and draw the shapes through your grid. Take it off. Now when you cut on this, cut it just a little bit over the line. Just to make the holes in this one just a little bit bigger than that one. Because in that way, I don't know if you can see that, you just get a little white edge around it so that the blue isn't right up to the end. Because the blue's right up to the end, you just get trying to line this up, sorry. There. If that blue went right to the end, you could just see the little bit of blue, which with it being white will flash. It mightn't look much, but it's the little details that count. So you've cut it out, you cut your slot out of that one, you slap glue across the top, across that bar, and across this bar, and then down to there on both sides. Don't put glue around this bottom bit, because then you can get the card to actually come up and it looks like it's actually in the middle when you got your cage on the top and you're showing that you've got the 3 cards. You can actually do a little riffle to show that it is 3 cards before you do the big climax for it to disappear. Yeah, so you glue, then put that on the top, making sure that that bottom little flap there doesn't, I'll put it up a bit, that little bottom flap just underneath the bottom slit doesn't get glued down. Let it all dry, give it a bit of practice, blow somebody's socks off. I hope that was clear enough. Sorry about the messing around and joking at the beginning. I get like that sometimes. Have fun. Ta-ra.